Hi, welcome to BJ Cementing Services.
Hi Bill, we have a delivery today for our client. John will be your co-pilot. Can we meet in the yard?
Sure. I'll be there right away.
I will ask John, our training supervisor, to join us for the inspection. Hi guys. John will go through the inspection process for all of us. John, meet Bill, our pilot who is going to deliver our order today. David here will be doing his first run as co-pilot.
Hi Bill and David, nice to meet you. David, you may be aware that we do carry out some checks before we leave here with our load. Our inspection falls under three main categories, which include pre-job inspection, inspection at the location, inspection when we return to the district. For the pre-job inspection we need to look at three main areas. These are tractor inspection, trailer inspection, loading cement. As a commercially licensed driver of any type of vehicle, you are required to perform the inspection of these parts. Most of our cement bulk trucks are of this type. There are a few of the body load versions in use now, but the main type of bulk truck that we use is the trailer version. The only real difference in the two vehicles is the total volume of cement that can be safely transported. Our cement bulk trucks have only one function, which is to transport bulk cement for use in oil and gas well cementing operations. Let's carry out the basic tractor inspection now. We check the fuel level in all the units' fuel tanks. To do this, we need to use a fuel gauge. Open the cap of the tank and then insert the fuel gauge into the tank. The fuel gauge should read a level which is at least 2/3 of the tank. If the fuel in the tank is not sufficient, then fill it up. Next, we check the oil level in the engine. For this, we use an oil dipstick. This is already present in the oil tank nozzle. Remove the oil dipstick from the oil tank nozzle, so that we can see the oil print on the thin steel plate. If the oil level is below 1/3, then we need to fill up oil. We also need to check the water level in the engine section. We can easily do this since the water tank is semi-transparent. If the water level is below the halfway mark, then it means we have to fill up water. Next, we check the engine belt. We should make sure that the engine belts are properly adjusted, which help the engine run smoothly and economically. We should also check visually whether the belt has any damage. Once these checks have been completed, we may start the tractor engine. Here, we should check whether the engine oil pressure gauge is registering the required amount of startup oil pressure. We need to run the engine at idle to allow the engine time to warm up. Now we need to look at the truck tires. Our trucks should have a good tread depth. We also need to check our tire pressure. The recommended tire pressure is 30 to 35 pounds per square inch. We normally set it at 35 pounds per square inch. Next, we have to check all our lights. Turn on the lamps. Bill, standing outside, has confirmed that all our lamps are working fine. Next, apply the brake gently. We need to check that the brake lamp also works correctly. We also need to check the brakes while the truck is moving. We also need to check whether the windshield wipers works. Blow the horn to check it sounds loud and clear. Finally, we need to check the fifth wheel safety latch. It's very important to do this. We should confirm that the latch is firmly locked before we leave for our job. We have now seen the primary checks that we need to do in tractor inspection.